Good morning, everybody. I just realized on Google Hangouts you can screen share, so that's cool. Let me find my chat. Uh-oh. I'm having to use my other earbuds. I didn't charge my hook first last night. And I'm going to have to put my phone on charge. Okay. See if I can find my video. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Remy. Oh, crap. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me get out of this crap. Hey, how are you ladies this morning? If the audio's messed up, tell me. I'm using these old earbuds because I didn't charge my good ones last night. I need to get me a mic that plugs in too. Let's see. Every time I touch this phone, it goes out of my chat. Let's see. Seems like the internet's slow this morning. How are y'all doing this morning? Sorry, I'm trying to get situated. I'm really late. I didn't get up till late. I didn't sleep good last night. Now I can't see the chat when it's turned that way. My God, I hate technology. Damn it. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't have the chat on. There we go. The audio's cutting out. Okay. Well, let me just unplug. I would just have to talk loud. Unless I can get, let me see if the other ones are charged. I need to put the hook verse ones in. If they're charged enough, I don't know. Okay, Remy. Now what does it sound like? Okay, let me get them on. Now my chat went completely dark. Let me get them on. Okay. Turn my volume down. I don't know where everybody's at. Probably didn't get notified. Let me create a post. And put them chat and have coffee. Everybody was probably up late last night. I know I was. Valerie's been cleaning. Yeah, that's what I need to get done today. I've been busy as crap. I'm telling you. 4 dogs, housework, chickens, rooster, well, hens and rooster. It keeps me busy. Doing YouTube. I don't know where everybody's at. I thought we would talk about just whatever's in the news, cases we've talked about this week, maybe Malia, whatever y'all want to talk about. I did see something about the Watts case this morning on I fell asleep watching the ID channel last night. Anyways, this morning I saw a commercial or whatever, and they're going to be doing another documentary June 2nd. It's coming out on the ID channel about Chris Watts. How'd he go from a family man to a monster? So y'all, if my audio messes up, tell me. Hey, Lisa. How are you? Remy, you did good on Diane's channel last night. I listened to you. I didn't get to hear it all. I was trying to cut it down. My hubby had just got home, and I was trying to listen to what he was talking about. They caught a big black snake yesterday. The latest on Malia, the sheriff or the detective, he said that he thinks, she's dead. And that Darion is the key to finding her body, but I don't think he's talking. Oh, hey, Patty. I hope your mom's doing better now. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Lisa, I'm okay. I'm just tired. I didn't have time to put myself together this morning and just busy, busy, busy. I like to never caught those baby chicks yesterday evening, y'all. To bring them back over to the house here to put them under a light. I actually didn't turn the light on last night. It was so hot out there. It's humid. But they're getting to where I can't catch them, so I'm going to have to start leaving them in the coop. I just hate to. They're so little. Hey, Marty. Good morning, sweetie. I watched Diane's channel for a while last night. Lord have mercy. That was something else. That's all I could say. Hey, Samara. Good morning. But anyways, back to Malia. There's really nothing new. I think the Equa search is still searching for. Now, the guy, there is something a little bit new. It's the guy that interviewed Joe Vince Sr., Darion's dad. He did an interview with a news reporter. They wanted to know what it was like to interview Joe Vince Sr. And he caught Joe Vince Sr. in a few lies, such as he said that the photos of Darion's wounds were taken at the hospital. That was a lie. You could tell. I knew that when I looked at them, they weren't taken at the hospital. That was like at somebody's house. But when he confronted Joe about it, he tried to, it's like, well, I don't know. Maybe it was taken somewhere else then, basically. Something interesting. Brittany took the photos of Darion's wounds. And what Joe said about the blood not matching Malia's, that it was her brother's, that reporter said that the detective said that is not true. It was matched to Malia. So he lied about that. What he didn't lie about was CPS was involved with Brittany before Darion came into the picture. She's had a history with them. Oh my gosh, Valerie, no way. No way would I show my face. Absolutely not. I do not want to scare off all my viewers and friends. Hey, Love Hollis. Yeah, he was trying to make his son look good because everybody, thinks like we do that he killed Malia. I just want to know. I know he more than, if he didn't kill her, he covered it up, but he was involved, and I believe Brittany is too, some way. I believe she's more involved than just leaving her there in his care, but I can't prove that. She may not be, but I feel like she is. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not, Love Hollis, but thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking about, oh my God, Valerie. I wish I had the confidence to do that. My hair is up. I just need to put on some foundation. I really wouldn't care if I didn't have such dark circles under my eyes. That's why my hubby got me that eye cream when he was in Florida, because I'm so self conscious. And you know what? Them women ripped him off. That crap, it helps for like a day or two, but that's it. I need some good eye cream. I mean, it sometimes looks like someone has blacked my eyes. I have to use a lot of concealer. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I need to get my teeth fixed. We have this program that comes here every year, and it's like volunteer doctors and dentists. I mean, you can get your glasses, you can get your teeth pulled, any kind of medical exam. It's called RAM. 60 Minutes actually did a episode about it. I shared it with Ozo Maggie a while back, but it's called RAM. So I may go visit them for my teeth. Oh my gosh, Marty, you're lucky. Foundation, unless you get a good coat, it's really not good for your skin. I've always been bad to fall asleep with my makeup on, but I have started getting in the habit of taking it off at night. And I have been using this It Cosmetics face cream, rejuvenating cream. I can't live without my eyeliner and foundation and concealer. I love it. But eyeliner, if I don't have eyeliner on, I feel naked. But I think I wear too much eyeliner. You know, it's like too dark, can make you look harsh. So I'm trying to get better at that. My great grandmother, Mama Lizzie, she couldn't live without her rouge, she would call it. And my Granny Betty sold Avon, and my Mama Lizzie would order off of her rouge. I am going to order some of that, Patty. I've got to get some. And you know what? There are some really good drugstore concealers. There really are. I use a CoverGirl concealer. It is really good. And it's like in a stick form, but it's good. I mean, it's like full coverage concealer. But I want to try some Jeffree Star because I know what he puts in his um, products is good stuff for your skin. Me too, Love Hollis. I have to have foundation. Yeah, I like Elf, some of their products. Now, I got some Elf foundation from Walmart once, and I did not like it. It was supposed to have been like a matte finish. I like a full coverage foundation. Um, I had been wearing this week the Luminous Airbrush foundation. Um, that company totally rips you off. They send me a shipment of the airbrush foundation like every 3 months. I didn't want it every month because I don't like the shit. I just don't want to tell my hubby because he paid like over 200 some dollars for the system, my airbrush thing. Uh, but they send you these bottles, and I think I get a disc. The only way they would keep the warranty on my airbrush for like a year was if I got automatic shipments of the foundation. So I get it every 3 months, and I think it's like $24. I get a discount for 2 bottles. It's usually like $20 a bottle. But I noticed this time the bottles are only half full. And I'm like, what the hell? And you know, if you ever watch their commercials, they say that you only got to use like 2 or 3 drops to get that airbrush look. That is bullshit. Well, Valerie, I didn't know you had my eyeliner. I like eyeliner. Yeah, they're like half full, like it's already almost empty. Yeah, you got to use about 7 drops, and you got to mix your colors to get the match. You got to use about 7 drops. You spray that on, then you got to use another 7 drops and finish it. You like it only at the top? Yeah, I'd like to get my eyeliner tattooed on the top. Gosh, I bet that would freaking hurt. I'd like to have it tattooed a little bit at the bottom, just a little bit, not where it's like real dark or anything. I like to learn how to do the cat eye, but I can't. Okay, guys, y'all got me off track talking about makeup. I've been talking about makeup 15 minutes. I got off track about Malia. Oh, yeah. Let's get back to Malia. So the other day, Joe Vince, when he did that interview, he said that Darion Vince didn't work a mail route, that he worked in the mailroom for 3 days. Well, according to this reporter, the detectives told him that they are confident, and they did confirm that he worked a mail route, but they don't know how long for. But he did have a mail route. I think Katie told me that the other day, and I heard it here. And of course, Brittany, I don't know. I've not checked today. I couldn't find her Instagram, but there was an article of Brittany Bowen, and she had posted pictures of Malia, but she still had pictures of Darion on her Instagram. Hey, Ben, how are you doing? Oh my God, Love Hollis, I totally screwed my eyebrows up, girl. My mom gave me this eyebrow razor thing. You put a battery in it for Christmas. I mean, she paid like 30 or $40 for it, and I ruined myself with it. So I think when I go get my hair done, I'm going to make them try to halfway straighten up my eyebrows. Hey, Ben, where have you been? Oh, well, that's good. You need to get back to doing your live streams. I always liked your live streams. Crap on the people on YouTube. Hiding. I think people on YouTube love to hate people. I used to be like that with Bolly Go Lightly. I hated, I loved, hated her. You know what I mean? Hey, it's the best way to be. Stay away from that drama. It's not worth it, man. It sounds a little bit ridiculous. Sometimes it just goes too far. I wish everybody could just be respectful of one another and, but just be civil. Okay. Let me get on here and see. I was reading y'all's messages. It feels awkward when I get silent like that when I'm not on camera, but it's because I'm reading the chat. So I'm out of the chat for a minute, seeing what I can find here in the news. Okay, let me get off topic a second. Yesterday I posted a video, and I couldn't help but laugh during the video. I mean, it was bad the guy shot himself in the testicles, but like he had marijuana up his butt, and I couldn't help but laugh when I was reading the article too in that video. Like, he not only had marijuana fall out of his butt when the doctors were operating on his gunshot wound, But when he went to jail, he had another balloon of marijuana fall out of his butt when they were searching him. Crazy. But I mean, it wasn't funny that the guy accidentally shot himself and that he had drugs on him. But oh my goodness, I don't know what was going on with his butt. Yeah, like that's how I do. Now I might watch some drama or something like that, but I don't comment in the chat about internet. And yeah, Samara. I let my hubby listen to the video this morning. He was laughing. Like, I laughed for probably 10 or 15 minutes after Mandy C sent me that article. I mean, it was like, it was so funny just reading it. I mean, I'm glad he's okay, but he about blew his pecker off with a gun in his pocket, trying to be cool. Oh, okay, Meow Meow. I would hate to be that guy and have my picture in a New York Post article for all the world to see and know that he had marijuana, balloons of marijuana fall out of his butt not once, but twice. Like, what in the world is going on? Like, let's have a big butt. Okay, I was looking something up. I got distracted. I don't see anything. Let's see. No. I did do an update about that couple in Winder, Georgia. The elderly couple, their grandson found them dead in their home. They were shot, so they were murdered. I mean, of course, it could have been a murder suicide, but I don't think so. The older gentleman was a published author, and he was really into Shakespeare. Was seen going to the library a lot. I mean, they seem to have had a good life and a happy life. But I hope this is not like a Christopher Porco case. You know, he came in from college and took an axe to his mom and dad. The dad died. The mom made it. She was permanently disfigured. And Christopher went to prison. His mom took up for him. She didn't think that he could do it, but there was a lot of forensics tying into it. I hope no family was involved. It's even worse when family's involved, I think. I would love to know why the news is not covering this little Janaya, I can't pronounce her name right. Uh, Brooks little girl, she was 3 years old. Her stepdad beat and raped her, and her mom was there watching. Yeah, it said that she was there watching. Um, I think Janae's family set up a GoFundMe page, um, pay for her funeral. She was on life support, but she didn't make it. Her funeral will be held tomorrow, Saturday at 2 p.m. Said her family said they wanted nothing more than to keep her alive and well, but understood that it was time for her to rest after so much pain. They had to unplug her. I can't imagine. I mean, I wonder if none of them knew that this was going on. She had brain damage, wounds, broken fingers. Her stepfather's name, well, let's not say stepfather. This is what the paper's saying. Um, Gregory Parker, age 20, and her mother, Crystal Brooks, 19. They're both charged in this case for her murder and stuff. her grandmother, that's sad, said the damage could not be undone despite the prayers. Even if she had survived, we all think about the doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, or whatever you have to help bring her back whole. I don't believe that she would have ever been whole, said Linda Basin. Yeah, she would have had a really hard time. I can't imagine. Ben, I mean, I've never seen you do anything to anybody. I mean, I heard somebody talking about somebody's live stream. I can't remember whose it was. Something about you. And of course, I don't comment on that crap. I just thought to myself, well, he has always been nice and respectful to me. You know why? Because I don't talk shit about him. Don't worry about it, Ben. I don't talk crap about you. Welcome here. Yeah, I don't know the whole story behind that, Ben. What is up with that? How did that all get started? Well, I guess I shouldn't ask you. You can message me. I have like Hangouts and Facebook Messenger and tell me if you don't want to tell me on here. I was just always curious, like, how did that get started? Yeah, I don't say much either. Love Hollis. Well, that's bullcrap. Sometimes, people need to own up and apologize for their wrongs and quit making excuses. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to voice your opinion on here. I mean, especially somebody that's got a large following or something. I just stay out of it. I just listen to Herbie Herbs, or I do watch Diane's channel. I watch it every Thursday. Well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I watch like half of it. Because sometimes I don't know the people she's talking about is what it is. I think she does a good thing for St. Jude's. I donate to them every month too. Comes straight out of the chicken. I went live today and left because there was fighting about God knows what. I don't even bother with some channels now. Oh, so you went you went live, mail. If somebody was fighting in your chat. Ben says they can't intimidate me. Yeah. Oh, you went on a live. Oh. Oh, wow. Whose live was it? Oh, well, you don't have to say. You can email me. I could not take all that arguing and stuff. I mean, like, I don't know how some of these creators do it. Like, that would get to me. It would start messing in my everyday life. I mean, I don't know how they are, but it looks like it would get to you after a while. First time in their channel, too? Oh, well, that made a bad impression, I guess. Oh, well, that's good, Ben, if you're working on your friendship. I just try to be neutral. I know what's right and what's wrong, and um, I'm just not one of the people that's just going to, I don't know, be disrespectful to somebody that's not to me, you know. But when I see others being disrespectful to people, It does bother me. And I choose not to support people like that. Hey, Katie. Katie, that video you sent me wouldn't play. I was like, crap. Yeah, it had been removed. Is there Brenda in here? Hey, Brenda. I don't see Brenda. Hey, Galloway girl. Yeah, I love Hollis. I hate they're having a spat. I didn't figure that would work out. It's not my business, but sometimes I watch Marissa. Sometimes I don't. Just according to what the topic is. Brenda is Kay. I was looking up through the chat mail, and I was like, where in the crap is Brenda? Oh my goodness. I think I accidentally kicked Mary quite contrary out of the chat yesterday. Every time I scroll, I'm hitting something. You know what would end this drama? If everybody would shut up talking about one another and just not even mention one another, then it would just go away. I believe they like arguing. Some people. I swear I do. I believe I'm becoming allergic to my dog. My nose itches, my eyes itch. It's probably because I got poison ivy. I ain't got poison ivy on the bottom of my feet. That's what I get for going through the woods in pair of Nike sandals. Oh my God, Valerie, are you serious? Wow. It's a serious accusation right there. Hey, Sue. Love halls, that's impossible, CC. That's what keeps them going. I know it, guys. It does. Sometimes I think, is that why they keep it going? Because of the views? I mean, I could understand if it's a drama channel. A lot of people say they're not drama channels, but really they are, in a way. I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't like to watch drama. That's how I unwind from true crime. For a while, I took a break from it. But it's not fun to watch when people are really getting hurt and people's being mean to each other and big herds of people attacking one person. I don't like that. And I don't participate in things like that. I'm not a sheep. I don't follow. I do what I feel is right. And I choose not to be mean and disrespectful to anybody. If I feel people are disrespectful and stuff, I just don't watch them. I'm reading the chat. No, that's not fun to watch people use others' imperfections to make themselves feel bigger. You're right, Mel Mel. I totally agree with that. I do not agree with making fun of someone's looks or this or that. That just goes too far, hitting below the belt. People don't realize that two wrongs don't make a right. Sometimes you need to be the bigger person. Hey, Harvey. Yeah, Love Halls. I'm my own person. I don't just do what everybody else is doing. I don't. It's just not me. I've never been that way. I come to my own opinions about people based on how I see them act, the words they say to people. And I have to say, I have been very shocked at some. I watched your video this morning, Harvey, and so did my hubby. He was like shaking his head. He's like, "What is going on?" I was like, "Just YouTube drama." Oh, thank you, Love Hoss. I love you and everybody else too. Thank you, Samara. I love y'all. Oh, do you, Ben? You got a feud going with her? Yeah, I think that would upset me too, Ben, if someone said I was dangerous. Reckon she said it as a joke, or was she serious? I've never had any problem with her. Maybe you should talk to her about it, Ben. Maybe you should email her and just try to talk to her in a nice, respectful way. Just say, "Hey, like, can you quit saying these things?" I do too, Lisa. I consider y'all my friends on here too. When I don't do my live streams, sometimes on the weekends, like, I miss everybody. We're going to take a trip into the kitchen. Let me unplug here and get some coffee. I didn't plan on talking about drama this morning, but it's true crime kind of gets to me sometimes. It's good to change the subject. I can't see the chat for a second because I'm hooked up to my Chromebook. Why does Google do it like that? Like, why can't you see your live stream chat when you're using Google Hangouts? You have to use another device. I did notice when I was coming on live, though, there's some buttons on the side and you can screen share. So that means I can maybe look stuff up sometimes and y'all can see it maybe. We'll have to try that out maybe tomorrow or something. This is my son's last week of school. So he'll be with me most of the summer. And him and I are going to do a video together about Gypsy Rose Blanchard because my son knows a lot about that case. Okay. I cannot keep my phone charged, it seems like. So that app I use to edit with drains the battery. Okay, now we're plugged in. Oh, really, Galloway girl? God, I'm a bad true crime YouTuber. I forgot about that. These kids' cases really got me down in the dumps this week. And Mandy C sent me that article about that guy shooting himself in the testicle and having drugs up his butt and kind of cheered me up a little bit. But I've not been keeping up with the other true crime cases. I've been following Malia's case. The articles about that are getting less and less. I can tell you, the media's about to move on unless Darian tells them where her body's at. Brittany's charged. Yeah, Ben, just stay clear of those people. Because you know why? If you stay clear of them, you don't talk about them or leave them no comments, and they still talk about you, then they're going to look like the assholes. Sam Kramer. Yeah, I've got Twitter. I've not been on there in a while. Let me write that name down. I really didn't do much on this case because Jay for Justice and all them were doing it, and Dad with the phone and stuff. I think that Crystal, what's her name? KK, Patrick's girlfriend, thinks she's more involved in what she's saying. Maybe I heard somebody else say that. Hi, Mac and Cheese. Girl, I just saw your email. I have not been in my emails in days until yesterday. And I got in at one time and I've not been back. Well, Ben, just stay clear of them. He's in court. Patterson's in court at 1:30 for sentencing. Oh, really? Wonder what he's going to get. Wonder if he took a plea deal or if he's going to get. Probably ain't getting no plea deal. He's probably going to get death penalty, maybe. I'll have to watch that. I've got housework I've got to get done today, y'all. I've got to dust and stuff. Yes, Ben, listen to me. I'm telling you, ignore them. I know it's hard. Ignore anyone that's messing with you. Don't say shit to them. Just let them do it. They're going to look like the bad ones. Because if you're not doing nothing to them. Mandatory life, Galway girl. I know, Ben. Hey, Kim A. Good morning. I'm just sitting back and watching it. Let me tell you something. There's people like me that watch these live streams, Ben, and I see what people do. And I'm not naming no names, but there's other people that see what's going on. Yeah, the chat looks pretty with hearts in it. Don't worry about the hearts. I like hearts. Yeah, I just don't like the meanness. I don't like that. With high creative revival. Oh, I didn't see them. Hi. How did I miss them in the chat? Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you. Oh, okay. That is you. Okay, girl, I got you. Hey, Sharon. I'm a big fan of true crime too, Sharon. I just get off topic a lot. Today I am. I'm usually not as bad, but today I am. True crime gets me down in the dumps when it involves kids. Let me see if I can find any new info. I just looked, but I might have missed something about Malia. Um, the police chief, detective, whoever, he did say that he wouldn't comment about Brittany Bowens, because everybody online's outraged and wants her charged. He wouldn't comment, on her. He said he wasn't focused on her right now. He's focused on Darion. Believe me, she's going to be charged. I feel like she will be. If she's not, I will be shocked. Very shocked. Don't see anything new about it. No, just missing 4-year-old Davis was likely murdered. And the searchers, the Echo Search team, they don't think that she's alive either. I believe Darion murdered her. And Brittany allowed this man to abuse her child. She said it out of her own mouth. Yeah, shine on. She is guilty. She said out of her own mouth she thought that he was physically and sexually abusing her. One article I read said that she had noticed some bruising on her legs before. Thank you, Herbie. I want to throat punch her too. There was a guy that actually murdered his girlfriend like that. He punched her in the throat. He killed her. Oh, okay, mac and cheese. I'll have to go back and look. Thank you for sending it to me. Yeah, she allowed him to do it. She must be desperate for a man. She said that the reason she called off the engagement, she caught Darion sending pictures of his private parts to a guy. But his dad said that's not true, that it was a woman. But I think his dad lied. I think it was a guy. He just didn't want to say for some reason. Who's going to speak? He's going live to give his plea in court. Oh my goodness. I wish I could live stream that. Court has begun for him. Let me go look at the TV. Go look. Let me grab everything. Oh gosh, my picture just fell off. Let me turn on HLN. Hell, I'm still on the ID channel from last night. I didn't even watch the news this morning. I don't see anything. He pled not guilty. Yeah, Marty, she's still wearing the ring, Brittany Bowens is, and she still has his pictures on her Instagram as of yesterday. Stupid bitch said she wasn't going to be on social media anymore because of so much hate, people accusing her of stuff. What was she doing yesterday? Posting pictures of Malia and didn't even have enough respect to take pictures of Darion off her Instagram before she posted Malia's pictures. Hey, Med Gas Guy. Did you see my comment when I replied to you about that song? I still can't remember the name of it. I commented the name. I have to go look. But I think it's like Spacewalk, Moonwalk. Let's see. It's Dance on the Moon. The little jingle to my intro. Dance on the Moon. They all plead not guilty. So did Joanne Cunningham and Andrew Friend Sr. It's yeah, okay. Well, it's called Dance on the Moon, Mad Gas Guy. There's an app in the Play Store. It's called My Movie, and it's an app to edit with, and it's got the song on there, the little jingle. No, it's from the app. Let me look and see what the app's called. It's just called My Movie, and it's kind of like got a yellow background and a video camera with the star on the video camera. That's what the app looks like. I like that one the best. That was the only one. I kind of wanted something, you know, kind of creepy or something. It's not too creepy. They must have made sure her body wouldn't be found, but there's been people charged with murder when the body's not been found before. They must not have enough evidence without the body. I'm curious to know what his excuse is for being dropped off at the hospital in that Nissan Altima. Could that have been Brittany dropping him off? Because that was Saturday evening. He said he was in and out of consciousness, woke up beside the road about 6 o'clock. He didn't go to the hospital to what, 10 or 11 o'clock? Okay. Brittany come back in town Friday night. She went and stayed at her mother's house. Supposedly the next morning, she goes to Joe Vince Jr., Darion's brother's house, and asks if they seen Darion and the kids. Joe Jr. calls and reports them missing. But my point is, I don't believe she went to that house and didn't see Darion. I believe Darion was hiding out at that house. I believe my dog's outside. Hold on just a second, guys. I about left her on the porch. Hold on. You enjoyed the sun? I heard her whimper. Sorry, guys. I thought she came in when I let Lady in, but she didn't. Oh, you're welcome, Mad Gas Guy. But anyways, that could have been who was driving the car that dropped Darion off at the hospital. Could have been Brittany. She claimed she didn't see Darion that morning, that she went looking for him at Joe's house. But that would make sense of who was driving that car. I don't believe she didn't see him because that's whose house Darion was at after he was released from the hospital. He was staying with his brother. Okay, Lisa. Mac and cheese. I could not believe. I'll never forget where I was at when the Casey Anthony verdict come in. I was standing in the pharmacy waiting in line. They got like a big screen TV on the wall, and I was watching it, and I could not believe they found her not guilty. She come up with this thing that her dad was molesting her brother. I believe she said her brother too. That was not true. I believe she made that up. Even if he was. So freaking what? That don't mean you could kill your child. That should make you be more protective. She was just trying to save her own ass. Casey Anthony. Mel. Hey, Olivia. I was going to tell you, Olivia and Shirley, the people that have my personal number, I've got to go get me a phone card at Walmart. Mine has run out. I use Straight Talk. I want to try to do that this afternoon. I could just put it on over the phone, use a debit card, but I need some other stuff. Oh, Sharon. She is so guilty. It's not even funny. I seen that Will did a video about her. Maybe last week, I think. And she just is, from what he was saying, she's just so cold. Like, and every year around the time that Kaylee goes missing, she goes out, goes partying. Pretty sure she slept with her lawyers too. I was trying to think of what it was she told one of those reporters. It was on Will's video. Something about Mother's Day. Maybe she don't think about Kaylee. I can't remember what it was. Y'all need to go check out 411 Now channel, and he has a video. It was recently done, maybe last week, maybe early this week, about Casey Anthony. Jodi Arias, that woman is a freaking psychopath, sociopath, whatever. She's probably both. It's done. It's double jeopardy. They can't try her again for murder. Unless they could charge her for something else, Mel. Yeah, they should be roomies. That's a good idea, mac and cheese. Casey Anthony and Jodi Arias. Someone was saying that Jodi Arias was getting young underage girls from overseas, like from other countries, like sending her money and stuff. Yeah. And I might have been watching Kiki's Ramblings, and she was talking about it. Something about, she was saying her friend does hair at the prison. They went up there, did hair or something. I guess she went with her, and she saw Jodi Arias like for a second, I guess, because she must have walked by, but she was with a guard. I guess they have to escort her everywhere. She's another one that hollered like that Travis was abusing her, this and that. Now, I will say he did use her. That's her own fault, you know. There's a lot of guys that'll go out with girls like Jodi Arias, slutty girls, but there are girls that they would never date and marry, you know. Yeah, Kaka, she cracks me up too. Helter Skelter started it all for me. Oh my God. I have never read that book, but I want to. And then there's another one what is it called? No More Helter Skelter, something like that. I can't remember. I would love to read that. I think I'm going to order it off Amazon. Yeah, I like Olivia's name too. Her name's pretty. I remember the O.J. Simpson trial. I was in high school. We got to watch the verdict in class. They turned it on. One of the first crimes that I got into was Susan Smith. And I got into it with my granny and the Lorraine Bobbitt. I remember watching that trial with my granny. Oh, your oldest granddaughter did pageants with her? Yeah, Mel. Timothy probably has. Yeah. Timothy, my son, he knows about true crime. He watches Dr. Phil. He'll holler at me sometimes. He'll be like, "Hey, Mom, you want to come watch Dr. Phil episode with me?" He watches it on YouTube. That's how he knows about the Gypsy Rose. Plus, he likes to watch the ID channel. Please no hate about what? Yeah, he's probably read all the crime books. Oh, Marty, we don't care about. I don't care about beauty pageants. I mean, that's anybody's own business. I was in them, in a few. Some of those women go way overboard and stuff about make their kids do it. I don't think if the kid don't enjoy doing the beauty pageant, they shouldn't be made do it. Maybe till they're older. No judgment here, Marty. Oh, Katie messaged me. Let's see. Damn, what happened to my chat again? There. I wonder what this. I wonder what this new Watts documentary coming on the ID channel. And I did write the date down. It's like June 2nd. Pretty sure. Um, going to have on it. It had some. It looked like it had some professionals on there that I hadn't seen before talking about it. And they're going to be talking about how to go from family man to monster. Chris Watts never really left his family. He's always had that inside of him. If he didn't, he wouldn't have killed his family. There's a lot of people that have affairs and stuff. You know what they do? They leave their wives and they pay alimony and child support. Oh, it's all right, Pussy Boots. Oh, I'm sorry about your headaches. It probably don't help. Have you got thick hair? If you got headaches, sometimes thick hair will give you headaches. I know. I'm going to try to get my hair cut this weekend. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Mama. Yeah, it's a disappointment because you know all about it. YouTube has done beat them to covering the Watts case. I did see something when they gave a preview of it. One of the professionals talking was saying that maybe he wasn't telling the truth, his confession. But I don't know if they were referring to the first confession or the second, but they made it out like maybe he wasn't telling the truth. Neither time. I got mine cut like in November, mid gas guy, but it needs to be. I want to cut again. My hair grows really quick. It was really long before I cut it off, but it's getting long and I want it a little bit shorter. And I need to get me a different straightener and different flat iron. I need a smaller one. The one I have is for long, thick hair, which my hair's still thick, but when my hair's shorter, it's harder to fix with it, straighten it. It had been years. I guess it had been 6 or 7 years since I'd had mine cut, Mel. I know. My husband does the same thing, Mel, and I'm like, I already know this. I didn't watch the news this morning, though. I'm going to be working on a video today of this other case. I got to get back to doing my other videos, too. So I'm going to be working on one. Rebecca Zahala. There's a new documentary coming out about that case. Kind of a mystery. Maggie cut resin out of her hair yesterday. Does that count? Oh my goodness, girl. Well, Mel, I can't believe it's been 10 years. That's a long time since you got your hair cut. I'm thinking about getting some bangs cut, you know, trying something different. I'm going to do the coloring myself because I do a better job than most people do, anyways. I don't know. I might get them to do it. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, Marty, I love the ID channel. I watch it all the time, but gosh, I've seen just about everything on it. Ben's is breaking and entering. Oh, really? Ben, you're funny. Lisa, do you do hair? Evil lives here. Yeah, I used to like that series. Fear Thy Neighbor. That's a good series. And American Monster. And I like Joe Kenda, Homicide Detective. I love Joe Kenda. Ben, did they accuse you of breaking and entering or something? Yeah, Home Alone. There's this one series. I don't know if it's on the ID or Oxygen, but it's buried in the backyard, something like that. I like that one. I also like HLN's How It Really Happened. Um, and I like their new series, Very Scary People. Well, it wouldn't matter if your record wasn't clean, Ben. We don't judge. People make mistakes in life, you know. These people go too far on YouTube. Like, God almighty. I don't got time to be up in anybody else's business like that myself. Like, I've got a real life. Go walk into the kitchen. Y'all may hear my aquarium. Yeah, Ben, we don't care what you've done in your past. Here's a TV set. Patrick Frazee pleads not guilty in fiance's murder. What a bunch of hogwash. Get my sticks. Madagascar. I've never watched Murder Made Me Famous. Oh my god, I need to check that out. Yeah, I like the very scary people too. Um, I didn't like all that they said about Aileen Wuornos. I believe Aileen was, or Eileen, however you want to say her name. I believe she was mentally ill. I believe she was paranoid schizophrenic, and they just keep calling her a monster. I know what she did was horrible, horrible. She killed 6 or 7 men. Um, but they put the woman to death, and she was mentally ill. Sorry, guys, I'm doing stuff in the kitchen. Lisa, I hate change too, but I want my hair cut. I may get it cut this weekend. More than likely, I'm going to try to. I love Oxygen channel too. Yeah, I've never seen that show that Matt Gaskell's talking about. Murder Made Me Famous, but I'm definitely going to check that out. Is that on the Oxygen channel or the ID channel? I wonder. Mel, do you have caramel M&Ms? Matt Gaskell, I do not have the Reels channel. Of all the channels that I have on here, I do not have the Reels channel. I'm going to have to get that added. Because they did a Bundy documentary. I didn't get to see that. I didn't get to see the Manson funeral. I can't find it on YouTube. Not a full episode. Lisa, you do cut hair? Oh, that's cool. I wish you lived near me. My sister-in-law cut my hair last time. But she's so out there anymore, you know. Can't get her to stay straight long enough to do anything. Hey, Carla. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here and get some things done around the house. Like, I have a lot to do. And get my son's room straightened up. He'll probably be coming over. Anyways, y'all have a great day. And I'm going to try to work on a video. Thanks for chatting. Thanks, moderators. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Hugs and peace. Give y'all a group hug. You can't see me, but I'm hugging my Chromebook. Love y'all. Bye. Dang it, Carla. You missed me again. I'm sorry. Watch replay. I've been on for an hour. Sorry. Bye, guys.